guys, how are you guys all doing? I hope everyone is well. So today's video is going to be a review on the Kevyn Aucoin, I don't know how to say his name, is that the right way? The Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Enhancer, Sensual Skin Enhancer. Now I can't even speak. I recently purchased this and I'm in love with it, so I thought I'll share it with you guys. The Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Enhancer can be used for many things. Some people use it as a foundation and some people use it as a concealer. I personally choose to use it as a concealer, and I use it as my concealer that I use to highlight. So not the concealer that I use to conceal blemishes or anything like that. So this concealer for me is specifically used underneath my eyes, the centre of my forehead, and to highlight the bridge of my nose and sometimes my eyebrows. The shade I picked up was SX11. Now before I purchased this product, I decided to do some research. Of course, with any product you want to buy, you always want to make sure you research it first before you go and invest in it. Well, anyway, I like to do that. So I didn't find too many videos. I found a couple of videos. Not a lot of people use this concealer on YouTube, especially chocolate girls. Like, I haven't seen a lot. The only people that I found using it were You Love Megs and Britpop Princess, and start to finish anyway. So I kind of based my judgment on those three, and I decided to go for SX11. You Love Megs uses SX11, and so does Start to Finish Anyway, I believe. So like I said, I decided to go ahead and purchase SX11. So if you wear NC45 by MAC, you should be able to use this as a highlight. If you are bronze 3 or bronze 4 in Mary Kay, you should be able to use this as a highlight as well. Or 10 in the Lancome Tint Miracle, again, you should be able to use that. So those are like literally all my foundation shades. So the product came in a little box like this, and it's just a gold box, and the concealer comes in this little package. Now you get 18 grams of product, so that's 0.63 ounces. Now that is a lot of product. It is a bit on the pricey side. I think the concealer is about 35 or 36 pounds, and then with shipping I paid 41 pounds, I think, in total. So it is a bit on the pricey side, but this is what it looks like on the inside. So it looks quite light, but it's not actually that light. When I first saw it, I was actually really scared. I was like, there's no way I can use this as a highlight, it looks ridiculous. But if You Love Megs can use it, and she's slightly darker than me, then so can I. So I decided to give it a go, and I am absolutely in love with this concealer, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. A little bit of this concealer goes a long way. Now I like it because it gives my skin a really nice glow. My holy grail products. My holy grail products at the moment are the Lancome Tint Miracle Foundation, the Giorgio Armani Fluid Shade 4, and the Sleek Blush Naruba, and MAC Amber Lights. Those 4 products, I like the products I use every day when I'm going for a really glowy, nice, dewy sort of finish, and this is just added to that. It's so amazing. I'm not sure it would make a good foundation because I have heard that it does crease a lot underneath the eyes. So I don't know about that, but in terms of it being a concealer, I think it's great. And because you get so much, this will probably last. Obviously, we'd have to check the expiry date, but this would probably last a year and a bit, depending on how much you use it. But I think this will definitely last me a year. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to showing you guys how I use the product. If you're interested in seeing that, then please stay. So I like to apply just a little bit of the concealer to the back of my hand, and with this product you only need like literally a tiny bit. I start with my beauty blender, which is a bit dirty. I haven't washed it yet, so yeah. So when applying, I like to just start underneath my eyes like this, and I literally pat it on there and work my way up.
I need 3 more things that you do like. We like the dishes. Designer clothes. Okay. Because I know you don't like fake food and shit. Are we still well for one?
Now as you can see, you actually don't need that much. A little bit of this concealer goes a long way. So I'm going to do the same for my other eye. And I also like to apply some to the sides of my nose. This helps me when contouring. So then I like to take the pointy side of my Miracle sponge, and I like to go back into the concealer. And I like to just apply that just in the bits where the other side of the beauty blender can't actually reach. You can also use your fingers as well to just sort of blend it in. So that's it for highlighting underneath my eyes. I'm also going to take it and apply it to the centre of my forehead. I like how this concealer applies with the complexion sponge. I don't think I'm going to go back to brushes anytime soon. I also like to use it to highlight my nose, but I don't do that until I've applied my foundation. I like to set my concealer with the bend knife. This is my face once I've applied my foundation and concealer. It does look a bit like patchy. That's because I haven't finished blending. I just want to show you guys this step. A lot of people on Instagram were complaining and saying that they don't like the concealer because the concealer creases a lot. I haven't experienced this because I set my concealer all the time, whether or not I'm using a Mary Kay concealer or a MAC concealer or the Kevyn Aucoin, I don't know how to say his name, the Kevyn Aucoin concealer. So yeah, I don't get that problem. I like to set my concealer with the banana powder. Now I don't like set the concealer on my forehead, I just do it underneath my eyes because I do have fine lines and I do suffer from creasing anyway. To avoid creasing like during the day, I set my concealer. So I just apply it with a sponge like this. Now you can also set it with a translucent powder. I don't use that, but I've heard the MAC one is really good. I used to use it, but I didn't like it because it left a white overcast. But that might have been because I was using too much. But you're welcome to try whatever you like, but this is what I use. I normally use the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer. Now I'm not sure how much product you get, but I replace my Select Cover Up about every 3 to 4 months, and I think the Select Cover Up retails for about 14 or 15 pounds, and if it does retail for 15 pounds, 2 of those already is 30 pounds, and this is 35, and this is going to last me way longer than the Select Cover Up. So I definitely think that this concealer is worth it. You get a lot of products. Not only that, a little bit of this concealer goes a long way. You only need literally a tiny. All in all, I think this is a great concealer. This definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I would definitely recommend it. So yes, and that's it on the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't leave anything out, but if I did, then feel free to comment down below and I will answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching.